Hello and welcome to another Fernbus Coach Simulator video. This is the Hool Altano TDX21. It's pretty big, and this is also a double-decker. Oh, Odense! Yes, we are going to Odense. In the previous video about the Denmark DLC, I was talking that Odense could be added to the map, and it has been added, so we're gonna go check it out. Let's talk about the bus though. As you can see, this is a double-decker, as like all the Van Hool buses are, but the lower deck is luggage, and you can see how much luggage you can actually fit in there. And there are some compartments here that I cannot open. I cannot open those, but they look like they're for more luggage. It's almost like this bus is made to carry a lot of luggage, not only passengers, but maybe not just luggage, maybe some cargo. And this is the lower deck here. It's pretty much for the driver. There are a couple of seats next to me and one behind. I think they are for crew, not really for passengers. I've never seen passengers sit here anyways, so I really like this double door as well. It's really nice, and it is really wide, so this is nice. But let's take a look at this lower deck here. You can see it's pretty small. There's the other seat behind here, and there is something like to warm food and coffee there. So probably those seats are for crew and maybe additional drivers. Let's play the announcement right now and get going.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus. Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
Okay, now that we have the announcement out of the way, let's talk about this trip. I decided to do Denmark just because Odense was added to the map and I really wanted to go there in this video. And I also decided to take a different route from a different place, so we can see different part of Denmark. But here the road is nice and straight. Let's take a look at this bus while we can. I think I can drive with the outside view here a little bit without crash. Hopefully, anyways. It looks like I'm kind of losing control here. Yeah, I'm having a hard time staying in my lane, but I think right after this little turn here, maybe we can try that again. Yeah, right about here seems pretty straight. There we go. Fields everywhere. You can see the two decks right now, like the lower deck obviously are only with the driver there, and continues backwards with space for luggage and cargo, I guess. Yeah, you can have right at the front on the upper deck passengers, so this is nice. Now, it is not like the Astro Mega though. The Astro Mega is a true double-decker. They have passengers on the lower deck, and actually the lower deck is higher. So this lower deck, like the ceiling is really low, and you can see how the windshield is really small here. If you compare to my previous video with the Astro Mega, like the windshield was a lot bigger. The other thing that is different here is the mirrors. The Astro Mega had two different mirrors, one like hanging and then another one on the side. So this I actually like the Astro Mega mirrors better. This ones I don't like that much. Also, I should mention here there were people that were complaining about the mirrors after the update. So they were saying that you can't see really well anymore in them. I'm not 100% sure what they exactly were complaining about, because I don't see much of a difference, but maybe I just don't play as much this game. I don't know. And yes, with this DLC we have 5 Altanos and 2 Astro Megas. The Astro Megas are only different in length. They're exactly the same inside when you drive them. The Altanos have 2 looking like this one with the extra seat underneath, well, in the lower deck, and the bigger doors, the double front doors, I guess. There are another 3 that are with only one door. It's not a double door, and only one extra seat on the lower deck. But the dashboard is the same on all van hauls. They all look the same, so I actually really like it. It's really nice. But let's revert back to the previous topic about the trip. So we just left Aalborg, which is in the north of Denmark, and we're traveling south right now. Our next stop will be Aarhus, and from there, the stop after that is Odense. And this trip will actually continue to Copenhagen. I will complete it, but I don't think I'm gonna record the whole thing because this is going to get really long. But I did want to record northern Denmark, so you can see pretty much all of Denmark in these 2 videos that I have here. So the Odense part I am going to record going in and just leaving, and then right after we get out of town I'm going to stop it, because I think by that time we're gonna be running at about half an hour, 35-minute mark of the video, so I don't want it to be really long. And by the way, the drive through Odense is really nice and really long, so I wanted to basically record everything, like going in to the bus stop and going out. Also, the bus stop is really weird. You'll see what I'm talking about when we get there. So yeah, I'll record going in and out of the city so we can see it all. And one more thing about Odense, it's kind of like a circle, so you can go in from one side, go out from the other, or vice versa. You can't really go any side roads. They're kind of closed off, so they're off bounds for the map. At this point, I don't know if they're gonna open more roads eventually. It looks like they could, and they might. They might open more cities in Denmark, we'll see. But we'll talk about that when we get there. But let's go back to the buses. They're really nice. Oh, we are exiting here. Yeah, but again, yeah, I really like the dashboard. They look really, really nice buses. Now, I gotta be honest, I've never been in real life in a Van Hool bus. Like, I don't take the bus ever. So it's been a really, really long time since I've been in a bus for like a longer trip. Even in the city here, I don't take city buses, so I don't know what it is to ride these buses, and I definitely don't know what it is to drive them in real life. However, driving in the game looks really nice. Like, they're very stable on the road. They seem to be much like easier to drive than the Skyliner, the new plan Skyliner. And they also maneuver much better than the Skyliner, and actually looks like they're a little bit bigger than the Skyliner, and yet they are more maneuverable. You probably saw how tight it was in Aalborg when we were leaving the bus terminal when the announcement was playing. It is really tight in there, and yet with this humongous bus you can still get around. As far as I remember, it was a little bit more difficult with the Skyliner. But not only that, I drove these buses in France with the sharp turns on the freeways there, and they seem to be much more stable on the road than the Skyliner, for example, or even the MAN buses. They just stick to the road really good. Overall, really, really nice buses. I totally recommend this DLC. These are my favorite buses right now. I drive them and that's it. I don't even want to look at any of the other buses. So if you were choosing between bus pack number 2 and number 3, because those are the only bus packs that you actually have to purchase on Xbox, bus pack number 1 actually comes with the game. So if you were thinking which one to purchase, number 2 or number 3, definitely go number 3. The Van Hools are way better than the Scanias and the VDLs. And you might actually notice that the dashboard looks somewhat similar to the VDL. There are some similarities there, but again, I would still much prefer the Van Hool over the VDL. But I should mention here that you do get more buses with the bus pack number 2, 8 VDLs and 3 Scanias, so that's a bit more than the 7 buses. Ooh, hit the curb here. It's a bit more than the 7 Van Hools you get here, so I would still get the Van Hool DLC now. Here we're driving through a little bit tighter streets, so you can see how this bus performs, but it is really long bus. I'm surprised it can get around easily here. Now one more thing that I've noticed here, the bus stop is here on the left. Now this thing tells me to continue straight, but if I do that, it ends right around the corner and there is no bus stop there. Now this is new. After the update, the GPS or the sat nav takes me there. Before the update with the Van Hool bus pack, it used to take me right here where the bus stop is. So that's how I know to come here. Also, there is a bug in the game here. If you come close to that wall there and the poles, you might crash into them. Even though it looks like you're 2 meters away, it's still like there's like an invisible wall or something like that. Anyways, we're here. I'm gonna open the door now, and I'm gonna skip until after I check all tickets. Okay, done with the tickets. I'm gonna take a left actually out of here. I'm not gonna take a right. As you can see, the sat nav is telling me it's just a better route there. This one is a really tight street, and I'm gonna play the announcement now.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus. Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you,
Rasen Sie
you will
eigentlich
find
immer
our
so?
information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas, and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
This is actually a bug. There is no shoulder on the left suddenly. This is the left lane. I don't know why there is a bug there, but it like the markings on the pavement are kind of messed up in that area. In Europe in general, you don't have a shoulder on the left side. You do have them in North America quite often. In Canada, we have them on both sides, left and right. But let's talk about bugs and issues right now. I had a lot, and I actually had them right now, and I thought I wasn't going to be able to record today. Several times it happened to me, actually. I would turn on the game, and then Denmark wouldn't be there. Like, I didn't own the DLC. So, restarting the Xbox actually worked on fixing it, but today it was even worse. Like, all the DLCs, and I purchased all of them, all the DLCs were showing like I didn't own them, wouldn't let me anywhere near Denmark, and it wouldn't let me drive any of the buses in the bus packs, including bus pack 1, which was actually included with the game. I didn't have to purchase it separately. So I couldn't even drive the third-gen MAN buses. It was ridiculous. It would ask me to buy the DLC. When I click on buy, it says, oh, you already own it, and it still wouldn't let me drive the bus. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I restarted like 5-10 times before it actually started working. I didn't even count how many times. But yeah, it really pissed me off. So there are lots of issues, but I guess they're fixing them, and I'm glad that they're opening Odense, so this is nice. And I'm looking forward to Poland. Hopefully soon we get Poland in an Xbox. They haven't announced anything, or maybe I just haven't heard or read anything about it, but if you have heard anything about the Poland DLC coming to Xbox, please let me know down in the comments. Are you gonna speed up? I was pretty sure he was going slowly speeding up now. And the last thing I want to talk about here in this video is a sad one. Van Hool actually went bankrupt pretty much at the same time as this DLC was coming out on Xbox. And looking at those buses, they look really nice. Let's take an outside look now again. Ooh, there's a turn coming. I'm gonna crash here. Okay, so yeah, the bus looks really nice on the outside. On the inside, it is a really nice bus. All of them look really nice in this DLC. Now, in real life, I've never been in a Van Hool bus. I know that they have production for buses in North America, and they have quite a few of them on the roads here. But again, I've never been in one. I don't know how good they are, but they really look nice. So it is sad that they went bankrupt, and of course 1,500 jobs are affected, and I think those people were doing a really good job. So it is sad that they're actually losing their jobs. Possibly there is a bit of a happy ending here, but let me give you some timeline. Van Hool filed for bankruptcy on Friday, April 5th, 2024. On Monday, April 8th, is when the company was declared bankrupt by the Commercial Court of Belgium. This is a Belgian company. But the good news is that on April 10th, Van Hool trustee accepted a takeover bid by VDL, which is a Dutch company. So this is a company from a neighboring country, and I already mentioned in this video that the buses kind of look similar somewhat, so it is a good thing. But I have to move left here. I'm pretty sure I gotta exit behind this guy. I don't want to get stuck in the wrong lane, and it is actually quite easy to get stuck in the wrong lane in this game because, well, not only in this game, I guess all the games are like that. They don't give you warning, the sat-nav or GPS. They don't give you early warning. And by the time you see the exit on the little screen there, it's already kind of late, you know. It's hard to make the exit if you're in the wrong lane. But pretty soon here we'll be taking a break right before Odense. We have a scheduled break, so I'll pull over, I'll do the break, and while I'm walking around to check the passengers, if everyone's there, we'll take a look the inside of the bus and just see what it is. So can have an idea. Why is this guy slowing down so much? And then of course, as soon as I start passing him, he's gonna speed up. Maybe not. I think it's a good thing I moved over. There he is. He's speeding up now. But yeah, good thing VDL is sort of stepping up to bail out somewhat Van Hool. They're not really paying him out, they're taking him over. So it will be VDL in the future, but hopefully some of those jobs will be saved. So hopefully they'll produce nice buses like this ones in the future. So yeah. Okay, so this is the first bridge on the way to Copenhagen. So I've already been on the other side of this highway on a previous video. I'm gonna link it right up here. And yeah, the bus is looking really nice. Oh, yeah, here the bridge is preventing me from seeing what's going on. But yeah, it is a nice bus. And again, it would have been nice if they didn't have to go bankrupt. They're saying as factors for going bankrupt were external and like global supply problems, impact of the coronavirus, inflation, and higher energy costs. Yeah, so many good bus companies have gone bankrupt previously, and I really wish we get some of like older retro buses in this game. That would be nice. I would love to drive some of the older Cetra buses, and why not the Icarus? Icarus is another company that was really successful up until the early 2000s, and then it went bankrupt. Okay, so we're gonna take a break here, and then we're gonna take a good look of the bus inside. Open that big double door, shut off the engine, and I have to actually get outside in order to take a break. And there we go. So now we're gonna count the passengers. We already looked down here. Ooh, what's going on? Let's take a look up. So these are the lights for the passengers. They look really nice. It looks like you have everything you need there. It's a little hard to go up the step here, but I like the windows here in the front. They're like really low, and you get really panoramic view in the front. You can't, this monitor is not working. You can't really see the way I am. I guess I'm really tall, but yeah, the front seats are really nice. Now up here you can see those are like open luggage compartments, like they don't have like a door or anything. Although some of the buses here, I think the TX Altano TX series had actually. Whoa, what's going on here? Going up and down crazy. So they had doors, very much like overhead luggage compartment in an airplane. So they're a little bit nicer. Those are simpler. The washroom is down here, right by the rear door. So this bigger door on the left there. And that's it. So we're done with the bus. Let's sit back here. It's a little bit harder to sit sometimes in these buses. All other buses, as soon as you hit sit down here, it takes a little bit. Anyways, close this big ass door, and we're gonna back out of here. Now Odense is pretty much right away. Right after we get out of this parking lot here, we're going to be exiting the highway into Odense. Okay, let's switch to drive, and we're off. The acceleration in these buses is pretty good. I feel like they're the fastest of all the other buses. Maybe the third gen MAN bus is kind of comparable, but I'm not sure. I feel like those are faster. So we merge here, and right away we're exiting. So this is new. Last Denmark video, we couldn't go in this area here. Now we can't. So this is really nice, and we're gonna be turning left here. We still cannot go on the right where these guys are coming from. I don't know what's gonna happen here. It seems like map can still be expanded this way. No more traffic, so I'm gonna get going here. I'm gonna wait for the green light. And we're gonna go over the freeway going to Copenhagen here. I'm actually going to end up in Copenhagen. Oh, speaking of issues in Copenhagen, last time when I was starting from Copenhagen, there were no passengers there. I was happy that the game actually let me in Denmark, so I was looking around for passengers. There were nowhere to be found, so I just left without them. And of course, it didn't give me the extra points for taking the passengers, but I was able to drive. I was happy. So yeah, there are issues. Passengers in Copenhagen, definitely a lot of issues, and I don't like this red light here. I'm gonna skip waiting because video is too long already. I also did this route a couple of days ago, and after I left Odense here, the last stop is Copenhagen. I did have passengers in the bus when I left. I could see them. Another red light. I'm not gonna wait. I'm just gonna go around this, guys. That's that's it. I had enough of the red lights, and they're trying to block me. This is because I'm well ahead of time, so they usually do that. But anyway, so yeah, I could see them when I go on an outside view on some of the bridges. I could see the passengers inside, but I don't know at what point they disappear. But once I'm at the bus stop in Copenhagen, there's nobody in my bus, so I don't know. I've left from Copenhagen a couple of times as well, and both times there were no passengers there, so definitely issues, but at least, well, I'm really happy we're here in Odense, and you will see it's quite a bit of driving here. How much we have right now? 19 kilometers, and we started something like 26. We already drove like 7-8 kilometers within the city limits of Odense, so it's quite a bit of a drive here, and I'm not gonna wait. I'm done with the red lights. It is nice. You can see buildings and stuff like that here. As you can see, the roads on the side are closed off, so you can't really drive on them. There's only one way in and one way out, but yeah, it looks really nice. Nice buildings and stuff.
Hier ist auch etwas langsamer.
Right here, so I better be in for the right turn. I can feel the speed from the outside view. It turns pretty nicely. Like, for the size of this bus, I cannot believe I can so easily take this this right turn. But yeah, I like how they made this. I really like this city here. Lots of green. This is probably how it looks like. If anybody is from Odense, leave a comment below. Does it look like that? I don't know. It kind of looks like Europe, so I've never been to Denmark, so I wouldn't be able to tell. But yeah, this is supposed to be a decent sized city, like a 200,000 population. Another red light, of course, no traffic, so I'm turning. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait. Yeah, also red lights are trying to slow me down. Again, I'm way ahead of time, so this is why. And we're pretty close now to the bus terminal, or I don't even know what to call it, bus stop. It is really weird. You're gonna see right now. I don't know if this is what it looks like in real life, but it's kind of like a one parking spot for a bus, and you have to drive in. It's just, that's how it is designed. Okay, so turning right here. Let's see if I hit anything. Yeah, this bus is huge. Look at that. Yeah, it's turning pretty nicely. Actually, now we're turning right again. This is tighter, so I'm gonna go inside just to be sure I can make it. Yeah, the bus stop here is in a really, really tight spot. Let's see if I can turn. Yeah, there we go. I didn't go on the curb, so managed that. So now here, I have to turn left. Right there. Basically just park here. I'll have to back out after. Are you gonna move, or I'm gonna have to drive through you? I guess they're not moving. I'm pretty sure I hit them with the mirror or something. Anyways, let's try to straighten it out here. Yeah, I have to drive closer to the curb there in order to be in a decent position. Anyway, so I'm gonna skip through this part here where we're checking tickets of passengers. Okay, all done here. I'm gonna have to back out of this spot, which is really tight and really weird. And good thing there is nobody on the left of me. I guess that's space for me so I can turn. But I'm gonna play the announcement now.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus. Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which...
Oh, look at those buildings.
To book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas, and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
Okay, we can go outside now and take a look at this magnificent city. Really, really nice here. You have buildings, you have some houses, and greenery. It's really nice. And I don't know if you noticed, we went a different way. So we're basically driving through the whole city, going in and out. Good thing this guy turned, so and it's green. We're turning as well. Right now the lights are better because I just left and now we're on time. So when you're on time, lights treat you better in this game. Or maybe not this one, but I'm going. I don't care. There's nobody coming anyways. See, the bus is really, really nice. I like it, and this the skin is really nice too. And we have a little bit more to drive through the city here, and that will be the end of the video right after we actually leave. Oh, look at this big parking lot here. Kind of looks like a mall. Maybe it is a mall. I don't know. But yeah, we are almost getting out here. So this is a freeway, not the freeway to Copenhagen. Actually stops here. So we're gonna exit. And we're gonna merge on another freeway actually, which is still not the one that we want to be on. So this is another freeway here that I think could be expanded, going south here to different cities. It's a very small portion of it that is open right now, so you can see it on the left here, and we just entered, and that's the beginning basically. Now this here, we're going on top of the highway that's going to Copenhagen. So to the left is Copenhagen, to the right would be Kolding and Aalborg, like the other side, Iceberg. So we're gonna be exiting right here, and we're gonna be merging into the highway to Copenhagen, and this ends here, so we cannot go straight. We can only take this exit. Hopefully they open this freeway and we can go further down. Maybe there's another town down there where there might be a stop. But anyways, this video is already way too long. Thank you very much for spending the time, and I hope I'll see you in our next one. Goodbye.